This is the PENN for homework number 2, problem 16.8. And the problem states, the figure below is a snapshot graph of a sinusoidal wave at t equals 1 second. What is the phase constant of this wave? So what we're looking for is phi naught. And I like to think of the phase constant of a sinusoidal wave as the value that a sine graph has shifted from the left or the right in order to give you your corresponding graph. So the first thing that we should do is draw just a regular sine wave. The sine wave goes through 0, has an antinode at pi over 2, has a node at pi, has another antinode at 3 pi over 2, and has a node at 2 pi. And the phi naught, the phase constant of a sine graph, is 0. So if we look at how much this sine graph has shifted to give us our corresponding graph on the left, we can find the phase constant of this graph. So if I shifted the sine graph to the left by pi over 2, this value here, I would get this graph, which looks identical to the graph on the left. So that means that our phi naught for the snapshot graph on the left is negative pi over 2 because you shifted the regular sine graph to the left by pi over 2. That negative comes from the fact that you shifted it to the left. If you would have had to shift it to the right to give you the corresponding graph, then it would have been pi over 2, but since you shifted it to the left, it's negative pi over 2.